I can see a lot of women jumping on today's creative project idea for two reasons. One, you use up your craft supplies, and two, it might hold a memory or two for you. Just pull some lengths of lace from your fabric stash and turn it into a collection of snowflakes. Each unique, each delicate in design, and all nearly free. Natalie Burton owns a new thrifted fabric shop in Springville, and she's joining me with this idea and the tutorial. It's so great to meet you.
Thank you so much. I'm excited to be here.
You describe yourself as an out-of-the-box sewist.
Yes.
What does that mean?
Well, I grew up with a mom who taught me to sew. She let me use the sewing machine from an early age. I had access to scraps. I wasn't sort of afraid to dive in and try something.
What a gift.
And a dad who has an engineer's mind, who can solve any problem, who can turn something into anything. And I think I got a little bit of both, and that's how I approach my creativity.
So it's creativity meets curiosity,
Absolutely,
really.
absolutely.
On display with this project, tell us what you've done with these beautiful snowflakes.
So what I've done here is my favorite thing, which is to use a material that does the heavy lifting for you, and we use a simple skill to help make a big impact.
You're using lace.
So the lace here, the different laces turn out to make all of these different snowflakes. These are all made from just lengths of lace, just like these.
Which, what a beautiful celebration of one of Mother Nature's most beautiful projects.
Yes.
The snowflake, we celebrate the individuality and how unique they are. And you're right, the lace does that. It creates a different look for every single one.
It does, and it's such a fun surprise to see how the different laces work up into a snowflake.
Okay, so I'm dipping into my stash and I'm pulling out my lace bits.
And you just, it's fun because you can experiment, and any piece of lace, don't be afraid to try and see what it looks like once it's worked up into that snowflake.
Okay.
And you can use it in so many ways. We've got it here in the garland.
So thin, thick, the weight can be heavier or more light.
Yep. And there's a little bit of heft can be nice, but some of the lighter ones I've made have surprised me as well.
Okay.
So just take what you've got and run with it. It's kind of like the Bob Ross approach. We need to let the lace be what it wants to be, and there are no accidents, just happy mistakes.
I like you, Natalie. This is fun. Okay, so once we have our lace, what do we do with it to make that?
Okay, so you're gonna take your length of lace and just do a simple running stitch across the bottom.
Can I do this with you?
Yep, absolutely.
Do you trust me?
Here, you do this one. This one is gonna be
Is this the
best
beginner?
one. This is the simplest
easy?
one for you.
Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna go down at this side of the petal and up at this side of the petal.
And just do that all along the
way
edge?
Across.
Okay. I love how I threw myself out there when really I'm neither an out-of-the-box sewist or an in-box. I'm just not a sewist.
We don't even need a box. You know something? Let's just be here and making snowflakes.
Okay.
So you're going to want to do a relatively large stitch.
Oh, good.
So for Brooke, I kind of made,
Is that good?
I took the lace that you're using, and you're doing great.
Okay.
Just keep going.
Just keep swimming.
And you want to kind of make more of a pleat than a gather. Meaning we don't need them super tight to make a tight row.
Okay.
Just nice, wide 1/4 inch to even a 1/2 inch for some of your lace stitches.
And
again,
sorry I'm going so slow.
It depends on what your lace
I want to impress you.
Fantastic. You're doing such a great job.
Okay.
You go all the way across the bottom, and once you get to the end,
I can almost hear people laughing at home. Listen. This is not my thing.
In
another life, I always say, when you know I retire or things slow down, this is going to be one art form that I really hope to get good at, sewing in any form. Okay, then what?
Okay, then once you're to the end, you're going to pull and just scrunch it up.
Just cinch it?
Yep. And when you tie, you're going to tie a knot. And you want to leave, you see how it just so easily went there?
It just wants to be a little snowflake, doesn't it?
Snowflake.
Okay.
Don't tie your knot too tight. Leave a little breathing room. See how some of these have a little circle?
Yeah, yeah.
In the middle of space.
Yep.
Room for those pleats to unfold. And tie your square knot, and there you go.
And that's it. These are stiff.
Yep. Yes, that's because we're going to give them some structure with some glue.
Okay, teach us that.
Absolutely. So right over here, we can take the snowflake that Brooke and I just made.
Thank you for making me part of your team.
Absolutely.
She picked me. Okay.
Oh,
These
I pick you
so
every
pretty.
day. So these are some that my daughter actually helped me glue last night. Even my 4-year-old likes to just paint the glue on.
Thanks for saying that after I succeeded at something. That thank you for saving that.
No, she can't do the stitching part. You're doing great.
I'm so advanced.
So you're going to take some of this glue.
Okay.
And it's just regular school glue, and a little bit of water,
So
about a 1-to-1 ratio.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, kind of like what Mod Podge is.
Yeah.
And then you're just gonna paint it on.
Why aren't you using Mod Podge? Why do you prefer glue?
Because I had glue.
Because you had glue.
I'm all about using what I already have.
Yes, lady, yes.
That's kind of my love language.
Okay.
Because I'm a little impatient. I want to do things the minute that I think of them.
I like that. But you could use Mod Podge then.
You could use Mod Podge. You could
Okay.
even use fabric starch.
Let it dry and it will be that, it will
Yep.
hold its shape and be a little more
It'll hold
stiff.
its shape, and then it's going to stand up. Whoops, that one's still pinned.
These are beautiful.
And it's going to have some stiffness
These
to
are
it.
so pretty. I mean, the detail is amazing to think that was created out of just a little strip of lace. What are you doing with these snowflakes? Where can we play with these?
So we've got a lot of different ideas. We have, I've made a garland here for a
Cute.
Christmas tree.
Dainty, small.
This one, I love the way it looks on a gift.
Oh, yes.
They can even still be up at Valentine's Day. I love a winter decoration that's not too holiday centric.
Agreed.
That can stay up the entire season and I don't have to constantly switch it out.
Winter or red, because to your point, we learned this early on from our original Studio 5 contributor, Lisa Bangeter. She said, if you're looking at a party piece and it's red, go for it, because you've got Christmas, Valentine's,
Everything's covered.
4th of July.
Yes, yes.
But this does extend into the Valentine's season
Absolutely.
for sure.
And we've even got it on a napkin
Cute.
ring here.
Super
Or you
cute.
can put some of the larger ones right on your place setting. What a beautiful statement piece.
Yes.
Sitting on top with your place card, anything like that.
Natalie, thank you so much. Such a fantastic project to jump on now and enjoy these lace snowflakes all season long and beyond. Before we say goodbye, I want you to tell us a little bit about your new store.
Yes, I have a store called Making Space Thrift. It's a craft and fabric thrift store in Springville, and we take in donations from the community, and we are all about continuing legacy and providing opportunity. So when people donate things that they're no longer using, when we are all bringing them to one place, the people who are looking for a lower cost way to begin a new skill or a new project, we have that all there, all while honoring the people that those things came from in the first place.
Thrifted fabric or?
Fabric, craft supplies, all of this lace was actually from an estate donation from a woman named Nadine who lived in Provo, and her family donated after she passed away. And so even in watching this and participating in that today, we're putting her legacy forward.
Absolutely. What a beautiful notion. In Springville on Main Streets. Thank you so much.
Thank
for
you.
inviting us over to hang out and also sharing this awesome project. Great to meet you,
Thank you so
Natalie.
much, Brooke.